Sup everyone, XQW1W82 is here, and today racing at Suzuka for one of the manufacturer races. So, starting in P2, so quite a good qualifying, and let's hope we can capitalize on this position. So, rolling start, and away we go. And immediately some big gaps behind in between all the cars. So we almost need binoculars to see the car in front. So this one, very strategic race, because we had two options to approach this race. On one hand we could decide to use the medium tires and the hards, but then we had to make one stop. But we also could decide to just use our tires and also had to fuel save. And that's the option that we have went for. But yeah, very risky strategy because you have to save a lot of fuel. But let's try that because the pit stop time is very long. So that's why I decided to do the no stop strategy. But the car in front seems very quick, so I think he's on a one stop. So right now he'll probably be on the medium tires, while we are on the hards. And saving fuel, but not too much because we're still in the early stage of the race. And especially in the first lap you just want to push a little bit so that you have a gap towards the cars behind. So the fuel saving is for later. But the gap to the leader is really growing, so that's quite worrying. We can't let him run away too far. And also the cars behind are still very close. So it seems like it will be a hard task to try and do the no stop. And we had to save a little bit more fuel than I anticipated, so it's not going to be easy. But we still managed to stay in our second position, so that's at least something. Let's hope we can stay here for a little while, as we can see the Toyota behind closing in. And seems like he's going for a move, but we managed to hang on. But we go a little bit wide and into the grass. And we just stay on track luckily, because otherwise that will have been race done. So still in P2 for now, but we go wide once again. One wheel into the grass and yeah, just too wide. And the Toyota managed to capitalize it, so up to P2 he goes. And also our teammate, the Ukrainian driver, managed to go into P3. Or yeah, not quite teammate, but he's on the same car. So that's two positions that we have lost. But I don't think that we would have managed to capitalize on it for much longer, because they seemed quite a lot faster. So I don't think they will have saved as much fuel as we did. And that's probably the reason that they're a bit faster right now. And possibly even that they're on the medium tire. So let's now try to stay as close as possible. We don't want them to run away. But seems like they're doing that. And we also have a Mercedes right behind us, as it goes to the inside. So we go down to P5. And also the Jaguar is closing in. So yeah, down to P6. You just stick his nose in and to the inside he went. So yeah, if you have to save fuel, you can't push toward, and yeah, you just get overtaken all the time. So definitely not the most fun race in the history of Gran Turismo for me, but yeah, let's hope we get rewarded at the end of the race with a good result. As you see a battle in front of us, the Jaguar and the Mercedes going for P4. And Jaguar goes back to the inside. And they're still alongside each other, but it seems like the Jaguar has won for now, so up to P4 for him. But we can see the cars in front just running away from us. So not much we can do, and we just have to stick to our own race. Keep an eye out for our fuel, that we will manage to get enough fuel to the end of the race. As we travel through the black hole of time and space and onto lap 4. So as you can see, the gap has only grown to the cars in front. And the Ukrainian guy goes to the pits. And he was on the hard tires, so we'll probably go onto the mediums right now. So interesting to see where he will come out, because he overtook us in the second lap. And he has the same car but a different chassis. So yeah, very easy now to compare both of our races. But at this point I'm really starting to doubt my strategy, because you can see how much the cars in front have managed to run away. So I really think I made the wrong call, because yeah, everybody has run away too far, I think. But there's no going back, because if we want to do one stop right now, we'll just have to claw too much time back, and that's not possible. As we see a yellow flag, so somebody has spun off. It's a Jaguar. So can we stay behind him? We're in a good position to capitalize on his slipstream. But once more he seems to run away. So there's not a lot that we can do. As he goes wide once more. And it just helps us to get a little bit more top speed. But slowly but surely he's running away. So yeah, definitely the cars in front are very much quicker. So I really hope that our strategy is going to play out, because I'm not too convinced of it, to be honest. As we travel to the black hole of time and space once more. And on to lap 7, so it's about time for pit stops. So for us, the moment of truth. Where will he come out? As we see the Frenchman come into the pits. So can we overtake him? And if we look to the right, we don't see any car. So should be fine to be in P3. So yeah, podium it is for now, but I'm not quite sure if we will manage to hang on. Still a long way to go and a lot more fuel to save. And we also have the spare behind us who's closing in very rapidly. It seems like he goes wide into the gravel. So costly mistake for him. And that helps us to still keep our third position for now. Because he really got a lot closer. And on to lap 8. So really important time for our race to just see what all the cars are doing. And P2 comes to the pits, but the leader is going very long on his tires, I would say, and also on his fuel. And the longer he keeps continuing, the less he has to fuel. So coming out into the lead once again will be quite tight, I would say. As we're on to lap 9 right now. And we can see Chainsaw, who's in the lead, goes into the pits. So can we get ahead? Still a long way to go, of course. So it will definitely be very close, but if we get out in front, yeah, we have to save a lot of fuel still while he can push. But he will also be on the hard tires, as we also see the spare behind us who went into the pits. And there he is, the Danish driver. And we can't overtake him, we have to stay behind. So our strategy didn't work because the car in front went for 1 stop and we had a 0 stop, but we still have to save fuel for 3 laps. So now we can say we picked the wrong strategy. But we still try to keep behind him, so we're really pushing. So let's hope we can put some pressure onto him so that he might make a mistake. Very unlikely, I know, but we have to try something. But now he has seemed to run away, the gap is too big. So let's now try to focus on staying in P2. Because winning will be very difficult. And we have to save a lot of fuel still because we pushed because we came out behind the Danish driver. So still 2 more laps to survive. And as we see in front, the leader spinning around into the wall he goes. And that brings us up to P1. So back into the lead, so yeah, very unexpected turn of events here. Didn't expect that he would make any mistakes still. And now we have a big gap and we can actually try and win the race. That must be so frustrating for the Danish driver. But still 2 more laps that we have to survive. And as we approach the end of lap 11, and on the bottom side on the left you can see the fuel map is flickering, or the fuel signal. And that is not good news because we still have to make it one more lap. So we have to try and do everything we can to save fuel. And that we did by on the fuel map to go to level 6, so the lowest level possible, and also short shift. But will it be enough? Luckily we still have a big gap behind us. But the main question right now is, can we finish the race? And through the corners here we'll not lose so much time, but especially on the straights at the end of the lap. So that will be the place where we'll be the most vulnerable. And looking behind, we can see the cars behind closing in. So we are not at the woods yet. Still half a lap to go. So fingers crossed that we will make it. I'm really sweating at this moment in the race. Just so tense, you can just feel the heartbeat if you just hope to make it and you're not sure that you will. 2 more cars to go, we're almost there, but we can see the cars behind. They're also right behind us. So if we run out of fuel, it's all over. But we can see them both making contact. And that just gives us the edge. And yeah, we managed to make it to the line. So seems like we won the race. So well, I'm very, very happy that we made it. So it's very close. We had 0 fuel left. So yeah, it's just incredible that we managed to make it to the line. So that was definitely a miracle that we managed to win this race. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully see you next time. Bye.